Yet another lesson that the grass type blows. But there are so many cool grass types. Listen, it's not the best type around, but it's the only type with Sceptile. So, I'm just saying. You gotta take that into account. Where? Dragalge. There. Chandelure. Gardevoir. Noivern stays in until we get Rayquaza, and then Rayquaza takes Noivern's slot. There we go. Alright. We just need to get the rest of the points, right? What are we at on that? 88,000. I was gonna say, do we have enough to where I can just go do a Mega Boss? But, no, we do not. To be fair, Rock type is also garbage, but it's just too cool. There are cool Pokemon of all types, even though, you know, not all types are created equal. The Jean District. There's a Slowpoke just hanging. Oh, it's following the kid. 3 donuts, 3 more jumps should be able to get us to Rayquaza. We got about half an hour in stream. We should be able to get to 10K, make the Rayquaza donut, and catch Rayquaza. Then we'll have to do 1 more stream. Hopefully, fingers crossed, to finish everything up. I need to catch that Alpha Phantom. Let's just catch wild Pokemon. Easy. Not the Forest Curse, oh no! Kill it. An Alpha Gourgeist over there if I fail to catch this thing. Stop making my Flying Dragon grass, that's messed up. Alright, cool, that's done. Break a bunch of Pokeballs, catch 1 more Pokemon, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's a big Haunter. Whoop. That does that. Ow. But I just need to break 2 more Pokeballs. Where? Pokeballs. I must have used another donut that makes Alpha spawn, which is annoying. I would prefer my donuts did not spawn Alphas, to be quite honest with you. Right up there's the last one I need. Why does the Hyper Koba Berry look like an evil eye from like a Zelda game? Anyone else get that vibe? Just me? Where is it? There it is. Where, this is such a small area. Where's the gold? Whoop. Up there, we'll go grab it. You never know, this gold one could give me the last 95 point berry I need to be able to make Rayquaza's donut. Starting to think the Chaos might just be Uncle Chan. Bro, I wish. Hiya, Jackie! You mo guai guai fi de sao, you mo guai guai fi de sao, you mo guai guai fi de sao. Dude, I love Jackie Chan Adventures. What a cartoon, bro. What a cartoon. That's in a wild zone. I don't want to have to go there. Let's cycle the day and see if we get any of them with a new Pokemon. Still need that dang old Rotom. Nighttime, everybody! Battle Zone activated. Cass, did you know I did the mocap for Mega Starmie in this game? You know, that makes a lot of sense. When I was watching Mega Starmie run around the field, I was like, man, that looks just like Moral Support Pig in Toontown. They're like one and the same. Now it makes sense, because you also do the mocap for all the Toontown animations, right? That's why you're so into Toontown? They had me put on a suit, it made me feel like a freak. The things we do to pay rent, am I right? Those small areas are the best for shiny hunting because you can spam flying to the entrance over and over. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. I believe it. Charmander. Char. Bro, can I get some new Pokemans? Had to get into the role of a messed up Pokemon, you know? So true. Method acting. Shows how dedicated you are to your craft, etc., etc. How many corners do I have to turn to get to this stupid warp? There is literally just always an Alpha Kakuna here. Just chilling. All right, we should only need to do one more after this. And then we'll go get Rayquaza. And then see if we have any time left to do anything else. Psychic. Sparkling items, make sure you actually do it. Another, dang it, is this another alpha? Whatchamacallit, I gotta catch an alpha Pokemon? Stop doing this to me. That Garbodor isn't an alpha? Are you for real? I was running towards it like that must be an alpha Pokemon. Look at how big it is. Fine. Whee! All the budget for the game went into the high-quality motion capture for Mega Starmie. That's where all the money went. That and the Super Bowl ad, of course. Where the heck is this alpha at? Whee! Alpha, where are you? You're not the... No, you're too small to be the alpha. Why am I only finding Garbodor and Trubbish? Are there supposed to be, like, Weeping Bell around here somewhere? There they are. But also not alpha Pokemon. Done with that, at least. Honestly, if we don't find the alpha, we can probably get away with not catching it and just going into one more portal to get that. There's the alpha. Well, may as well catch it now. It's right there. Honestly, I probably should have just thrown my Pokeball at it. I might have been able to insta-catch it. It was a 3-up arrow. Still a 3-up arrow. I'm going. Nice. Less than 1,000 points to go. We just need to go jump into any portal. Where is the exit? It was somewhere near the center, because I, like, immediately saw this Garbodor, didn't I? Her. That flip it does after Mega Evolving cost 100,000 alone. 100,000 jelly beans. Oh yeah, good old Toontown currency. Hey, you gotta feed your doodles somehow. Did Corporate Clash ever put doodles back in the game, Moral Support Pig, or did they give up on that? It's not really Toontown without doodles, man. Nope. Embarrassing. Embarrassing and churlish. Imagine not having doodles and calling yourself Toontown. Ridiculous. That actually looks annoying to go to. I only need 1,000 points. Let's go here. All right, let's get our last 1,000 points real quick, and then do whatever cutscenes we need to do, and then make this dang old Rayquaza donut. Is it up top? Ah! I hate it here. What's up, lady? If you have doodles, that means you're rewritten. I don't know what's worse, no doodles or exist as rewritten. I'm just saying, if I was in charge of that, the corporate clash team, that would be like my #1 project. I'd be like, we have to get doodles in the next update. What's even the point if people can't go to their homes and see their tricked out doodles doing backflips? You looking forward to Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch? No! I ain't getting that. If I want to play Fire Red, I'm just gonna open it up on my PC. 1,000 points. Just pick up 20 sparkling items, and then we're out of here. Corporate Clash has been in a real rut recently. Darn, and I was just thinking about going back to it the other day, but I mean, if it's in a rut, what's the point, right? That is a shame to hear, though, because, I mean, they were doing some really cool stuff. I did hear that they had trouble, like, didn't their team have a bunch of trouble? Where there were a bunch of people who were, like, scumbags on it or something? Like, there was a bunch of drama? I remember hearing about it on Twitter. What's the best shiny you found? Literally shiny Magikarp, like 30 minutes ago. All the other shinies I found have been lame. We got shiny Sandile, and Sandile is a cool Pokemon, but I don't like the way shiny Crocodile looks. And then our other shinies were Panpour, and that was about it. Technically Patrat, but Patrat isn't a Pokemon. It's a freak. There were a bunch of high-ranking people on Corporate Clash's team that were treating the volunteers badly. You get like just a little bit of it's like so easy not to be the worst, and people get just a small smidgen of power and they immediately become the worst. It's crazy. 100,000 survey complete. Get me out of here. Let's go see what this dang old Rayquaza is about. Mad disrespect to shiny Panpour. It's a Panpour! It's a decent shiny color, though. Fine work out there. You've accumulated enough data for us to learn all we need. We now have a recipe for a donut that will allow you to find Rayquaza in hyperspace Lumiose. We also have one more thing to give you. Please... Something in my throat. Please meet us at Hotel Z when you can. Yeah, I'm on it. Rayquaza is weak to fairy. You know who's a fairy type? Gardevoir. I've got it covered. The greatest gift, you say? A lot of things? No, I think Gardevoir is the only fairy type. I've decided. No other fairy types allowed. At last, we'll have the recipe. I'll be able to make a donut that will lead the way to Rayquaza. Do we have to wait for Mr. Corbeau? Couldn't we go to the Rust Syndicate and ask them to tell us what we need to know? Settle down, Ancho. Let's be patient. Though, hang on. Corbeau, is he coming? Felipe's the only one who usually shows. Didn't Corbeau literally show up last time, or maybe the time before that? Isn't this like his 4th time showing up here? Oh, am I not welcome? Hello, Solo and Ansha. Perfecting this recipe took the sweat and toil of the entire Rust Syndicate. Please listen closely. Did you really have all of the Rust Syndicate, like, sitting in a room being like, well, what if we add, like, some fire flakes from Avatar: The Last Airbender? No, you idiot! We have to hit it with the hoe and salt at just the right time of the cooking process. That's, like, I don't think all of the people in the Rust Syndicate would even know what they're talking about. To craft the donut properly, its flavor scores must meet or exceed the following values. I love how it can exceed, by the way. It's like, by the way, you don't have to be specific. You can, like, just, like, it needs 40 points in spicy, but if it has 800 points in spicy, then Rayquaza will feel the exact same about it. It makes no sense. It really should be that you have to get in a range. Like, it has to be, like, 110 to 140 sweet, and, like, 30 to 60 in spicy, you know? 120 sweet, 40 in spicy, 340 in sour. Recipe also calls for 40 in bitter and 390 in fresh. 2 that are up in the 300s? That sounds annoying. We got a secret ingredient for you, too. The donut's color has to match Rayquaza's green, so I've procured the apex of culinary verdure. not like Rayquaza is eating it, a Tupa, but even still, my point stands. Arboliva oil. We're gonna put oil on the donut. Oil produced by Paldea's Arboliva is said to be sort of... Chat, what is an Arboliva? This a Pokemon? Feel as if you've gone to heaven after tasting it. How Corbeau got some is better left a mystery. Wait, we're using it just because it's green? Sure, no sense making things complicated. That Arboliva oil will make your donut so tasty, the experience will be, well, out of this world. So this is finally it, eh? I hope so. Ansha's story is about to reach its grand finale. They're gonna cook it in the oil? No! I choose to believe that they make the donut and then just pour the green oil over it. That's my headcanon. We'll be cheering you on from our headquarters. Go get them. It's about time to tell Corbeau that I set up an explosive to go off when I caught Rayquaza in his office. I'll be up on the roof. I can't wait to see your masterpiece, Ansha. I'll do my best. I doubt it. Please, for the love of all that is holy... Holy? Holy? I can't talk today. Please, for the love of all that is holy, tell me that I can make this donut off-rip. Alright, alright. We need a lot of sour. Which okay, good, because we have a lot of these. Give me 3 of those. That immediately got it done. Good. This is 80. That's sour, and then... Do I have the 95 for green for fresh? I do. Get 3 of those. That wasn't enough sour, by the way. We're just close. 1 of those for sweet. Sweet is done. I only have 1 more donut. I didn't get enough spicy or bitter. Hold up, hold up. What's the best way to tackle this? This is sour and fresh. Give me 3 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. 1 of these. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. 1 of those. I have 1 left. I'm short on sweet and fresh, really? Surely I want 3 of these. I need a lot of sour and fresh. Hypertanga. Hayapa. I need just a little bit of bitter and spicy and a little bit of sweet, I think. Whereas I need a berry that, like, gives everything, like, 30 or higher. Do I have a berry like that? Isn't that what citrus does? No, not quite. That's enough sweet and spicy. I need a little more bitter and then more sour. So bitter is blue, sour is yellow. Wasn't there? I was about to say, didn't I have a blue, yellow? All right, and now I need fresh and sour. There we go. Okay, thank goodness we got it. We'll watch the animation. It's a triangle. Delta Old Fashioned Donut. Emerald Green Power and Mega Power Conservation. How nice. Plus 100 on the levels. Glazed donut, crafted carefully into a distinct triangle shape and fried in the finest oil. Allows you to enter an emerald distortion. Hacker voice, we're in. I've done it. Here it is, the key to meeting Rayquaza, a Delta Old Fashioned Donut. Wow, Ansha, when we first met you, I never would have guessed we'd end up all the way here. And now Corinne is waiting on the roof to go face your final challenge. You started us off on this legendary story, Ansha. Time for you to go get your happy ending. That's my Rayquaza, by the way. They are not getting this Rayquaza. Thank you, and Solo too. I know you 3 can do it. I'm gonna have Rayquaza eat you at the end. I'm gonna catch Rayquaza, and then I'm gonna send out Rayquaza. She'll be like, please let me see the Rayquaza, and I'll send it out, and then I'll be like, eat her. And don't forget to chew. Ansha's counting on us. Time to leap into hyperspace Lumiose and find Rayquaza. Let's go. Delta Old Fashioned, baby. gonna battle Mega Rayquaza, catch it, and make Ansh's dream come true. We're gonna make my dream come true. Rayquaza, the GOAT! Chaos, please spare her. She's like 4. That matters not to me. Oh, dude, is it, Sky Pillar? Yes, Sky Pillar! Why are there not more cool environments like this in the DLC? It's so frustrating. This is the Sky Pillar, right? Guess the space has taken the shape of a place related to Ansh's story. I'm gonna get to meet and battle the very first Pokemon that ever Mega Evolved. My goat. It isn't just Ansh's dream that's coming true, mine is too. The only one whose dream is coming true is me, for the record. All right, Gardevoir, you got this. Please have Rayquaza have like a cool flying down animation or something. The environment budget was also spent on Starmie's mocap. No! It all adds up. Look up in the sky. It's me, Chaos. Something's coming. My goat. The greatest Pokemon to ever do it. Imagine if Deoxys showed up instead.